Hello, Igor. Been a tough few days, I'm sure, for everybody, including yourself. What's it been like for you over the last few days?
Tough, for sure. Not just because of last game, but because of the period we are passing. So, not easy situation, not easy moment. From other side, big challenge to to change the things. So, like everything in a life, you can choose how to see the situation. So you can stay and cry, or you can fight. You can be the victim, or you can say, I can change something. So this is the message I want to start, what I communicate to the players. Okay, because everyone's speaking, everyone has opinion. So the life is always how you see him. The bottle is always half empty or half full. So here there is nothing full. There is a lot of empty things. But difficult moment don't last for always, no? So it will be past. And I believe the players who will take this as a challenge, as an opportunity, who will stand up with the courage to change the things, after this period they will become better person and better players. So in tough moments, it's always about that. It's always about us. I listened the last period a lot of things about what is the club and the problems, and no one can do nothing, and this like victimism, like the victims. And I said this morning to the players, totally opposite things. We were the teams with the staff. I said it's all about us. All the bullshit, all the other things are bullshit. Sorry to this word, So it's on us.
So you're showing a lot of defiance there and determination. Bottle half full, glass half full, not crying. That's your approach. Are you sensing after that meeting that the players have that approach as well?
I do every day this work. Psychology work is important also to give the courage to the teammates. Someone they cannot manage, for sure. Somewhere you arrive and you can help them. And my goal is to find if I can help to do 18 players of 20, 15, I don't know how much, So sometimes you cannot do anything, but most of the time you can do even small changes, small help, you can do it. But also it's what I always like to say to the players, don't be victim. Don't think it's not about me. That can be the problem more than all these things about Tottenham club, like magic on the club, like bad black magic and this, that, other bullshit, So this is about what I want to send the message.
That's your message to the players,
to everyone involved in this club.
The ownership, the CEO?
No, ownership is ownership. The club is there. They can do. Owner is owner. They can do, and they're always right, and they do what they want with the club. It's always like that. But the problems are of everyone, not just the player or the coach or the staff or always everyone problem.
About the hierarchy is the word I use. The bosses. Have you had meetings with any of those over the last few days?
I speak with director and with Vinay every day. We're speaking, we're sharing the opinions.
And they share the players' frustration and disappointment.
No, we are everyone disappointed. This is for sure. The players care. If you don't care, then you don't struggle. Then you are not in the like a lack of confidence. If you don't care, you care, and then happen that maybe some situation when we are lack of confidence, the situation happen in the pitch, what they usually don't happen. So this can be also, explanation.
Charlie.
Hi, Igor. I'm just speaking about the players. I mean, Mickey van der Ven came out after the game against Atletico and he said it's been a terrible period, it's awful, and he's no longer checking his phone, he's just talking to his family. How concerned are you about the mental health of your players?
No, we are trying to help them. We provide everything we can from the club, of course. So that's what I was speaking before. That's the one point. Another point that this is the job that we are paid for, part of the job to be under stress and choose what you want to do. As I said at the start, so the same answer I said before to your colleague, I can use it here. So it's not easy, but I will say that all good things are not easy. Message in the training is the same. Always when we do some difficult things, that's the message. That's the message. The right and the best thing are not easy.
Antonin Kinski, of course, had a tough night, obviously,
Yeah.
the other night. You came out afterwards said, he's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It is his birthday today.
Yeah.
I just wondered, do you have any hesitation about playing him between now and the end of the season?
No, of course he will play, for sure. He come back after, on the day after, was very good on the training, very positive, and nothing else. So this situation happened very rare, probably first and last time in my life and the life of a lot of people, But this happened. So it's the same message that I said before. You can go out from that situation as a victim. Okay, poor me, what happened, and everybody, sent the message of help and I'm with you, and this is nice also. Sometimes, okay, we in 2025, this social media life, became that is more important what you say than what you do, which I don't condone, But as I said before, this is normal. This is a mistake that will happen. He will be, for sure, in his career, another mistakes, but I think he has a strength and quality in front of him is a very good career, very good career.
And just in terms of team news, Christian Romero and João Palhinha obviously had that nasty clash of heads at the end of the game against Atletico. I mean, how are they? Will they be able to play on Sunday?
No. They are out. Mickey is also out. Bissouma is out for the problem muscles. Connor has some fever, but probably he will be in. So we have again a lot of problems to make first 11. This is how is it in this club. This happens all the time. We start to build something, then happens something, or red card, or last game, or 3-4 injury. This is very rare that happen in my career. I never see these situations that every game missing 2 players and the next game and a red card, and also. It's very rare, very unusually, but we need to accept this and try to change the things you can change. On these things, you cannot do nothing.
Thanks, Igor.
Ian.
Hi Igor, how are you?
Very well, thank you. You?
You mentioned earlier about how some players can cope and some players can't. Who's finding this current situation the more difficult? You, the manager, or the players? Or are you all just finding it almost impossible?
No, we all, that last part, sorry.
I said, who's finding it more difficult? The players?
Everyone.
You or
Everyone find it difficult if you want to find it difficult, and challenging if you want to find challenges. So to give that measures, how much is 1 or 2 or 3, that's not the point. The point, the situation, how is it? You need to see how you will look on this situation. Like in life. Life, you can be happy with small things, or you can be unhappy and you have almost everything. So it's not about that. It's about life is about what is enough for you. You choose that. So football is also part of the life. So how you will see the situation, you choose.
in life, though, if you have a problem, you have some people you can lean on, family, friends. If you're married, your partner, your wife, or what have you. Who have you got to lean on at this football club right now? Is it senior players? Are they with you? Is it?
We are everyone together. I don't see any issues in that direction you go. We everyone together. We speak, we work. We try to change the things. So everything is everything is the things we are doing in the right way.
Finally, you mentioned Palhinha and Romero out this weekend. Is that with concussion? And if it is, can they come back for what is or seems to be the most important game in the next 10 days, which is Nottingham Forest at home?
I don't know how much is. I think they will be back for sure for the Nottingham Forest, maybe even for the Champions League.
So it's not concussion.
I don't know exactly what, but probably will be back.
Hi there, Igor. Excuse me. Ask you about some of the other injuries that you're still waiting to get back, like Destiny Udogie, Bergvall, Kudus, Kulusevski. Any sign of any of those coming back?
Destiny almost back.
Yep. Hope for Atletico, maybe? Forest?
Who? Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. I was going to check on your assistant as well, Ivan Javicic, that you were waiting. Any progress on that?
No, they are going on.
Yeah, I mean, how difficult has that been? Because he's someone that you're so used to having by your side.
Yeah, he's missing, but it's his how is it. We need to be patient.
Yeah, is this one of these things you talk about, that you can't be a victim in this situation, even with that, when you've got someone that is your...
We need to accept.
Yeah.
Accept the things.
Just one very positive quick thing. I mean, Archie Gray has been playing a lot of minutes for you in lots of different positions. What have you made of him and how...
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So if he needs to every game change the position, tomorrow again. 4 games here, 4 position for Archie Gray, which is an amazing player, but that's mean that something's wrong. Beautiful guy, beautiful player. I didn't knew him before so much, so from inside, he has my big respect.
Thank you. Finish this section with George, please.
Hi, Igor. Just going back to Tuesday and Kinski coming in, Vicario coming out. Was Vicario dropped for that match, or was it just resting him?
So I can explain that situation. What was an idea? Idea was to make him play because first of all he's a good goalkeeper, and seeing the situation and moment we are for a long period to give some freshness on the goal, even different competition. So it was idea in the start. If I after when what happened, you think it was the right thing to do. Not right. Before it was the right thing to do. Then happened what happened, and then of course it's a little bit different. And
I guess looking ahead to this Liverpool game, do you expect Vicario to come back in, and how, I guess, is he from the point of view of being dropped?
He's good. He'll be on the goal.
Yeah, and from your own point of view as well, a lot of noise around your future. Only 4 games, but 4 defeats. Do you still feel that you're the best man to get Tottenham out of this situation?
It's not the topic that I'm thinking about,
Okay, we'll end the broadcast section there. Move on.
Thank you.
Move on to the Embargoed section.
What? You're done?
No,
not yet. What are you giving?
Move on to the Embargoed section.
You give publicity.
Just first of all, how, in your opinion, are the players in terms of their fitness at the moment?
Can you repeat, please?
Sorry, when you came into the job, you said that you didn't think the players were at a good physical level. I just wonder how you assess where they are.
No, we are working on that, but it's a better. So it will be strange that I tell you after last game that I see progress. It will be very strange to see what happened in the pitch. So in this moment it's even difficult to speak about football, about tactics, think about physically, about see what happened. So totally. So last 2 games, 1 red card, 1 dead. So what you can tell after this game, what you can discuss, what you can. But I can say that apart of that 15 minutes, I saw progress. I saw more compactness, more quality of the playing, more structure, more energy, good pressing. So apart of that, it was one equal game. This can sound now very strange, but it's the truth. So we were there, second half, trying to do our things, which is not easy because psychologically, what happened in 15 minutes will kill everyone. Yeah. Instead, I repeat, not easy to say after what happened there, but these 15 minutes, but that's the truth. So when we start to not, and this is this thing I think I said even before this game, I will repeat the same. When we start to not doing mistakes, we will start to win. This football is a game of mistakes. So when you do mistakes, you lose the points. So we need to stop doing mistakes. When we happen this, then we start to perform us better because you will have more confidence, you will start to win. So now everything is pulling you down. First time you have complete team, let's say serious team, then happen what happened. So now missing again 3-4 players, we need to rebuild again something in 1-2 trainings, go Liverpool. So not easy, but it is how is it.
Okay, and thank you. And also, can you talk a little bit about how you are trying to put mental toughness into the players?
We were speaking about mental issues before with your colleague there. Nothing to add on that, Okay,
but just finally from me, when you are critical of the players, when you feel that it's needed, do you think that they should be they're professional guys? Do you think they should be able to accept that criticism from you?
No, I'm not criticism. I give advice. It's not about criticism player. We are together. It's not that I tell to you, you are not good, you need to do this. It's not about that. It's about that you make them understand that this is advice for you to become better player. And when you become better player, we will become better team. It's about accept this, which sometimes is not easy, because it's easy to stay in comfort zone. When you stay in comfort zone, you don't change. So it's a lot of time about that. To be ready to get out from the comfort zone and thinking that it's also about you why we are here. That's the main thing that coach need to arrive to the player.
Responsibility.
Of course, responsibility need to also be divided, but also accept it.
Igor, you said earlier about there's some players that just can't handle this situation you're in.
No, I will add maybe, because I will say maybe, because now you are taking now who is there, no, maybe yes, maybe no.
Just how do you arrive at that conclusion? It's what you see in the matches, it's what you see in training?
Training is everything is easier in the training, because training is training. There is no pressure of the results. So.
Is the
Matches.
Thank you.
Igor, hello. After the game in Atletico Madrid, one of the fans groups, the Supporters Trust, they put out a statement saying they should be refunded their ticket money. When Manchester City lost to Bodo, the players paid back the ticket money, their fans. Is this something you're considering or your players are considering?
I will tell you two things. First thing, that this is an issue for the club, and Manchester City lose 3-0, Chelsea lose 5-2, that lose 3-0, 5-1. Every Sunday happen this big defeat. So every time we need to refund the money. So where the football will go, I apologize after because of these 15 minutes, because I felt that was something like a big. Okay, but this big also can happen. This can happen. You cannot control this. This is what is, something extraordinary. But I don't like usually to apologize but I did this time because of these 15 minutes. But all the rest, I do nothing to apologize. And I like the players. I like the players how they behave after the second half. They're trying, they run, they want to do. But in this moment, when you are in problems so big, it looks like nothing is enough. So we need to stay now, and because this moment will pass. Don't lose the head, stay focused, keep working, and it will pass. That's the point.
You think something like that would be an empty gesture or a dangerous precedent?
I don't understand.
An empty gesture when you say sort of when you say actions are more important than words.
Well,
Refunding money.
refunding money,
Gesture.
like a nice gesture from the club.
Yeah, maybe it's
I-
a nice gesture, but
yeah.
it's meaningless. Does it matter?
I said what I wanted to say about this argument. Sometimes I can say that sometimes this is a question for the club, but there need to be a good sense in everything in life, you know. So, see how you want to see this. My answer.
I think when City did it, the players took the initiative. That's
Who?
the players.
Yeah. No, what I said, they want it now. They want it, but it's the moment that is not enough. Because one time is a red card, and Fulham was a referee there, and after was the last game was this what happened. It looked like all war is against us, and the facts are demonstrating that it's true. So what you need to do? Nothing. Accept this, keep working, stay calm, keep working more, don't lose your head, wait the players come to be complete, and then when they come the games, they will decide, and the games will come, because this will be decided in the last games, the league, this battle to relegation, we decide in the last games, I don't know how much, we decide there. And when these battles come, we need to be ready. That's I believe 100% in this. This will be like this. So our goal is to keep working and wait this moment and be ready for the moment.
Okay. We're running out of time, so we'll just go Tom and Tom and then finish there.
Igor,
Yeah.
Anthony Kinski wasn't the only player to slip the other night. A lot of your players fell over. It might have just been a one-off pitch, but just on the off chance you've been looking into the players' boots. Have you at all for the back of that game?
No, I don't know. It's a question, you know. There is a particularity of that pitch, but what I can say, the guys are very professional. They're working. And you go on a warm up. You see how is it, you know. Was very unusual thing.
You go to Liverpool, a team that Spurs have had trouble in the last 4 games. They've conceded 4 goals in each of their last 4 games before you were here. But they've also had a run, as you know, conceding lots of goals. You were a great defender yourself. How do you stop this from happening in this particular massive game, particularly without most of your centre-backs?
No, we prepare the best possible way. This 1-2 training, see who is ready, who can play in which position. Trying to change less possible, which is impossible. And see, let's go there. As I said, the message is same from the start of this press conference. How I want to see this situation, how I want to see this game in Liverpool. As a challenge, as an opportunity, or to go there and be victim because we are missing players.
Just lastly, Xavi Simons hasn't played that much under you. He's someone the club spent a lot of money on in the summer.
Yeah, I choose the best, what I think is best for the club.
But what's the reasoning behind him not playing so much?
No, the reason is I choose what I think is best for the club. This moment, I choose different players. That don't mean that maybe he will not play in Liverpool. Maybe he will play. Good player, important player for us. A lot of games to play. So
He still has your trust.
everyone has a trust.
Okay, finish with Tom, please.
Igor, I think a lot of people understood why you made the substitution with Kinski, but maybe didn't understand why you didn't talk to him when he came off. Can you just explain?
When you make this decision to change him, you always lose. When you do that substitute after 15 minutes, coach lose in both cases. First case because you put him, then everyone say, "Why you are doing this? You kill the guy." You know, I put no. If you don't do, then you are taking risk to concede 1 goal more, 2 more goals. It's 3-0. So I took a decision after thinking. It was, I believe, if I can need to do, I will do again. I will do again same. I think it was it was an act of helping to preserve the guy and preserve the team, help him. Why I didn't go to give him a hug? Because maybe he was angry, and become angry. And sometimes coaches do these things to avoid the scene and even get the situation worse than it was. So sometimes it's better to stay there and then we hug each other in half time. Half time after we speak in there, nothing. The situation happened there. finish there. Yeah,
You gave him a hug at half time instead.
of course.
Can I just ask about Vicario as well, just to follow up on Julia's question about his confidence?
Yeah. Oh, he's good.
Concern that he will lose confidence after being dropped.
No, he didn't be dropped. Never. Why he been dropped? Was Tony on the goal that game? Why he's normal situation?
And just lastly, there has been a lot of speculation about your future. Do you think
Same answer on your colleague.
Do you think in this match you need
Same answer on your colleague.
to win or to draw to keep your job?
Same answer.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you, guys.